Hi, and welcome back to News Bytes. This week's newsletter is called Kingdom Come, and it's on Luke chapter 17. Starts off, from Eliyahu. Shalom, friends. If you've been with Tsiyon for any length of time, you know that we have long predicted that the end of the state of Israel's 70th year would spark prophetic expectations in the Christian world. In fact, many sincere Christians are now arriving at that point of great prophetic expectation due to the 70-year anniversary of the modern-day state of Israel being up this spring. For example, the well-known Christian ministry Prophecy Newswatch recently published an article entitled God's Numerical Patterns, Israel's 70th Year in Bible Prophecy. Here are excerpts. Israel's 70th year, ending spring 2019, marks the convergence of 4 prophetic time spans and the drafting of the most anticipated Middle East peace plan in half a century. If this once-in-history convergence is God's way of declaring the season of His return, the world may soon see the rapture and the beginning of the tribulation week. In this scenario, the Church's redemption occurs 7 sevens after Jerusalem's rebuilding began, while Israel's redemption occurs after 77s, at the end of Daniel's 70th week. The dividing line that separates the church age from the time of Jacob's trouble is Israel's 70th year. This is why Jesus links the time of his return to the rebirth of Israel and definite generation time span. This is why Scripture is brimming with typologies like the 70 years in Babylon, which commentators agree is a picture of humanity's time of separation or exile in the fallen world. To be clear, I do not oppose the study of Bible prophecy by any earnest-seeking person. Further, I firmly believe that the Scripture cannot be broken and that every word of prophecy in Scripture either has come true or yet will come true, right in time. This belief has fueled my own study of Bible prophecy for over 50 years, and I have shared a lot of what I have discovered with you in books, audio, and video teachings. For example, just a few months ago, I released a series of video teachings on the ages of the world, promoted at the bottom of this page. I have a lot more prophecy material available free of charge at the Tsiyon.net website or for anyone who will take the time to sign up as a free member. That's tsiyon.net. What I have published is not just another knockoff of popular ideas and teachings. I do all original research, and much that I have discovered and shared is unique. Having said all that, I will now comment on the prophecy expectations published by Prophecy Newswatch and the many other Christian ministries who hold similar views. First, here are some things that I agree with. The modern-day experience of Israel in the land is a prophetic sign. Yeshua did give us a definite time span of 1 generation in which all signs would be fulfilled. And, at the end of that generation, Yeshua will return in glory. Here are some assumptions that fatally flaw the Prophecy Newswatch predictions. They have been wrong about the starting point of the generation in the past, and still are. Today's church was not started by Yeshua, but continues a heretical group from the 2nd century. Therefore, the church is not a replacement for Israel in the world, and there is no church age. And there will be no pre-tribulation rapture of the heretical church in 2019 or ever. And 2019 will not be the year of the rapture or of the coming of Christ. In pointing out these flaws, I do not mean to attack Christians. Many of them are saved by the blood of Yeshua, and I recognize that. However, the framework which they call the church can be shown through historical sources to be a man-made framework, not of God, that has survived in the world until now. I have a detailed teaching on that at the Tsiyon website. However, if you think about it, you already know this is true. This accounts for the long history of atrocities, scandals, rivalries, wars, and disunity of the church down through history. You will know a tree by its fruit, said Yeshua. The church is obviously not a tree he planted. It is a fake, so certainly not the center of the so-called church age, nor will he immortalize that man-made monstrosity by rapturing it into eternity. Basically, if you have accepted a dispensational prophetic picture that claims some sort of church age, then you've accepted an outlook not based on the facts of history or of the scripture. It is a prophetic picture that is hopelessly and fatally flawed. This is admittedly a hard pill for millions of Christians awaiting the pre-tribulation rapture to swallow. However, Yeshua himself spoke of these days and the upcoming end of the world and return of Christ. His words leave no doubt that there will be no pre-tribulation rapture of the church. In fact, he makes it very clear that his disciples will be gathered to him at his return, after the tribulation. This and much more will be included in our live online study of Luke 17, which we are calling Kingdom Come. In this study, we will reveal important answers about the coming of Messiah and his kingdom. And wouldn't you rather see Bible prophecy come true on earth rather than sit up in heaven and, be bored or something? Like, you're going to be here when it happens. You don't want to miss that. So why is it so hard for some people to accept that a pre-tribulation isn't happening? You'll be there. It'll be cool. As long as you stay faithful. And with that, watch this meeting. You won't regret it. Thanks for joining me. If you have any comments, leave them below, like and subscribe.